Okay, guys, so I just want to talk about the endoscopy I was scheduled to have I had actually, on November 9th. I'm going through a process for VSG, a bariatric surgery to help me lose this weight. Um, I was extremely nervous about um, the procedure because I've never had it done. So I went and Googled a lot. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos just to see what it was, and I still was worried about it. I got at the hospital at 8:40. No, I lied. My procedure was at 8:40. I had to be at the hospital 2 hours prior, so I reached at the hospital at 6:40. Um, they required a driver with you, so I couldn't be there by myself. So my husband went with me, but he had to leave, which they were okay because I had told them prior to day of the procedure that we do have two girls that we need to drop off at school. So he had to leave and drop them off and then get back before procedure, which he did. I think he got back about like 7:45ish, 7:50. Um, so I got back to they took me back. They got the CNA hooked me up, got my IV ready and everything. Um, about half an hour or so, the anesthesiologist came in, introduced himself, and just let me know what to expect, what's going to happen. So I tried to calm my nerves. So that worked. I was good. Another like maybe 15 or 20 minutes went by. Um, I met my surgeon, um, Dr. Brightman, and he just let me know what to expect. Gonna be in and out. It's not gonna be a procedure. It's gonna take too long. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So I think another maybe 10 or 15 minutes went by. Then they went back to the operation room to get the procedure done. So I got in there. They laid me flat back. I think they did put a pillow behind me, slightly elevated. Not the bed, the pillow a little bit, just to get under my head to make me comfortable. So I wasn't laying completely flat. And they put like this mouth guard in your mouth to hold it open so that way you're not trying to bite down while you're under. So that was fine. Um, the anesthesiologist told me what to expect. Said, what is it called? The thing that makes you go to sleep. I forgot what it's called. I put it in my IV. It did get cold at first. And then I was out. That's the last thing I remember. I don't really remember anything else. I woke up back in the recovery area. The nurse went over my vitals, make sure I was okay, make sure I was waking up from the anesthesia. I was good. And then they took me back to recovery room where I would meet my husband back there because he's the only one that came. Um, and the nurse back there was like, "Do you want to stay?" Um, I'm like, "No, I feel fine. I'm good." So she just went over some of the rules with me. Just go home, relax, no lifting, etc. Especially no driving, no operating machinery. Um, I said, "Okay, cool." So she went and got my husband. He came back. I was getting dressed. He came in. She's like, "Do you want to stay a little bit longer?" I'm like, "No, I'm ready to go." And she's like, okay. So she sent an aide to go get a wheelchair. They came and got me the wheelchair and wheeled me out. I was good. I did have a lot of errands to run that day. So my husband just drove around for me. I didn't have to drive. I didn't want to drive. I wasn't comfortable at driving since I was just put under. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to put myself or anyone else in danger. So I got out the hospital and I did my errands and I was good. Um, and my husband went to pick up my girls from school. So the day was good. I was fine after. I was extremely nervous about it. I just tend to have panic attacks about things. I don't, if I've never had something done before, it's just me. But anyone's watching this, Don't worry, you should be fine. I've I was, um, but everyone's different. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.